I really need to make a better mask. This one is so uncomfortable, it doesn't look great. I need to make a better one. Anyway, I was at a meeting with the lawyer right now. I just came back from it. That's in fact why I'm still dressed up. And I will say it went well. Summarizing all the different possibilities of what could have happened and what I was expecting to happen into a single spectrum is a bit misleading. But I would say that if I was to do that, then the meeting would be a solid 8 out of 10. It went really decently well. The basic idea is that I have paid $100 for it, and I would say it was worth it. That's because tonight I will need to send over a couple of documents, a couple of missing documents, a couple of emails, and they will handle it. They will take care of setting up the foundation, and even nicer, I won't lie, it is expensive, but it's not the I'm gonna end up on the streets kind of expensive, which means I don't have to start the GoFundMe, so I'm not going to start the GoFundMe. Yeah. What are the possibilities now? Because I want to be honest with you. Best case scenario, a month. That's best case scenario. Best case scenario, in a month, the foundation is going to be registered. Technically, there is an even better case scenario where the courts reply sooner, but that's not going to happen. So best case scenario, a month. Worst case scenario, it could be a year. That's really unlikely, but you know, we have to temper expectations. If shit really hits the fan, then it could be really bad. I personally am expecting it to be a month, maybe 2 months. That's what I'm expecting personally, because well, that's why I went to the lawyer, right? They're competent. So I imagine courts can be really finicky, courts can be really tricky, and they can really often delay things or ask for additional things, but I have full trust in the person I've talked with. So I would say realistic expectation 2 months, it could be even a single month, which is great. Now, there are a lot of things to mention. First of all, I want to thank you all for your support, okay? I'm not gonna be asking for financial yet, because I don't want the financial support to be personal. I want it to go to the charity, so we're waiting till that exists, then we're gonna go for financial. But for now, you are all supporting me in a different way. You're supporting me either socially or with your genuine work, which I do appreciate. And so that's why I want to highlight some. So first of all, most obvious, Remco, who is, you know, helping out with the physics. Recently a bit less because he is getting ready to have master in his name, which is cool as fuck, but still appreciate it. Ash has been helping out a lot with the science as well, with physics as well, and soon you'll be able to see an article on the website written by Ash, and you'll see it in person. Speaking of articles, Intercellular has been in charge of the article system, so they are remaking the system for writing articles on the website. So if in the future you see more and more articles being written and more of them appearing, you have Intercellular to thank for that. So that is phenomenal. Then there is obviously Caper, who is in charge of the website generally. So things like a lot of these things are difficult to explain because they are the behind the scenes kind of features, like the permission system that has been reworked, which has a big impact, but once again, it's a behind the scenes kind of feature. But there are also a lot of in front of the scenes kind of features, like a system for exercises, which you will be able to see really soon as I get off my ass and actually get to work and finish all the backlog of things that need to be done. Then there's also Adrian, who has been working really hard, making resources for animating, and those resources are going great, and soon we'll be doing even more. So I really want to thank Adrian as well, because Adrian has been putting in a lot of work. Okay, if you yourself would like to join the foundation, I've remade the process a bit. In the description, there's going to be a link to a Discord server where you can just submit your application. I remember that Discord has that feature of apply to join, so you can just submit your application there, and don't try to make it like too proper, don't try to make it too official, because there's no need for that. Just be yourself, write it out, and if I think that joining in foundation would be nice to you, if I think based on the descriptions you provide that you would fit in, that you would feel fine there, that you would feel enjoyable, then I'm just gonna add you in and give you something to do. In the meantime, there is a lot of things to say, but I first need to do the things in order to get there, so I will just leave it for future updates like this one, and let's end with some silly things. How about that? Some silly things to lighten the mood. So on my Discord server, the Make It Discord server, there are secret channels now and secret roles, which, let me just tell you, they were a really dumb idea. They still are a really dumb idea, just like the faction system, but a lot of people seem to be really enjoying it. I've seen a lot of people really get into the Easter egg hunt, so I'm happy to see that, and I'm glad. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm gonna be adding even more secret roles, which is fun. And if you find all of the secret roles, if you have all of the secret roles equipped all at once, then you can get the special collector's role, which is just really fancy. Komi has it and just very glowy and such. Anyway, Jackie, I've been working on Jackie. Okay, so there. Power the ground, and if I turn on my lab power supply, it lights up. And then if I vary the voltage ever so slightly down to simulate the batteries dying out, they do die out. And I did measure the voltage on this step-down converter and adjusted it to be exactly 5 volts, which is the recommendation, at least one of the recommendations to powering the Raspberry Pi 5. I'll still need to look into it if 3.7 or 5 is better. It doesn't matter, it's adjustable. I can adjust it to whatever I want. Power module I've made for it. It's a very simple one because it's just 2 step-down converters and like a battery charger display. But it works cleanly, which means adding more things to Jackie will be easy. And most importantly, Cavendish. I cleaned up Cavendish. Yes, Cavendish was in its winter phase when I got him, and so it was very dried up, very brownish. There were a lot of dead leaves, etc. I cleaned them up, and even better, I got some food for Cavendish. This is real Cavendish food, and yes, today is feeding day for Cavendish, which is why you can see this lovely video of me feeding Cavendish. Anyway, that's it. I want these videos to be light, so you know, might as well just end there. Was it even recording? Oh, it was, how convenient.